This is the Alice. We're here. It's our turn. It's our time. Marriage 101 with the Allens. Hey. Are you ready for this, babe?
I am. I'm ready.
You
what
ready?
About you?
You ready to tell the whole world our business, huh?
Well, hey.
We got to help somebody somewhere,
True.
somehow, huh?
There's no holds barred in marriage.
Okay, so this is our first show. We're here to talk about our beginning. Who wants to start? You want to start or you want me to start, honey? Where we going to go first? How we going to do this?
Let's start at the beginning, when we first met.
I know, we're talking at the beginning, but you going to share first or you want me to share? Okay, so I can go first. I can say when I first met him, how fine I thought he was. I was a hot mess that day, too. I went in, I was going...
green outfit.
I was in my wash clothes outfit, okay? Okay. So you know what you wear when you go to the wash house. You be looking a mess. And I was trying to get my car fixed, too. And I met this handsome young man. Yes. And I said to myself, Self, ain't he fine? Don't you want him? Self was like, yep, I want him. So I was trying to get a chance to, like, I was a little shy, though. Because I don't really be approaching dudes. I feel like I'm the prize, so I'm supposed to get approached. So I didn't want to approach a brother. And I was like, I thought he was Mexican. And I was like, yes, I can get my Mexican before I get married in my whole life. Then he turned it out not to be Mexican. And this is what I got my whole life. And I'm so happy. Okay? Okay, so tell him a little bit about what you saw when we first saw me.
Well, when I first saw you, I knew that you were wifey material.
You said the first day you saw me, you knew that?
Yeah, I know you were wifey material.
Why? Because I had on wash clothes?
No, it wasn't because of the
I had on wash clothes material? Huh? No? It wasn't the wash clothes?
No.
Okay, tell me why you thought that.
It was a feeling that I had when I first saw you.
Oh.
The way that you were carrying yourself.
Oh.
There was a lot of things that I saw at that time.
You gotta talk loud.
Personally, myself, I wasn't ready at the moment when we met.
All this. You wasn't ready for all this, huh?
So I wasn't ready because I was at a different place in my life when we first met.
Okay. Okay, I can accept that. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, but I didn't know it was the very first day you saw me that you thought I was wifey material. I thought that came like after a few weeks of conversing with me. No?
No,
it was almost immediate?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that.
And sometimes men, when we first meet and approach women, you get a feeling about the woman when you first run across her.
A feeling where? In your loins or
not
in your head?
The loins.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, because some people feel it in their loins first.
Not in the loins.
I'm just saying.
In the mind and the heart.
Okay. But everybody don't always go with their mind and their heart first.
That's true.
You just a deep cat like that, though.
Sometimes.
That's why I love you. Yes. Okay, so let's tell them a little bit about how. Okay, so like I wanted you, I liked you a lot when we first met, but I was celibate.
Yes.
And you wasn't having it, right?
Right, I was looking for a good time, shall we say, when we first met.
Good time, girl. Okay, finish talking.
And so, in the midst of me looking for a good time, what our relationship could have been at that time, it wasn't. So our relationship developed and started as a friendship.
Yep.
Getting to know each other. Over the next 4 years.
Was it 4?
Yeah.
I thought it was a little longer than that.
No, because we met in 96.
Yeah, we met in 96.
2000, we became
a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe it was 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Wow. Like, I thought it would seem so much longer. I guess sometimes when you want something, you have like a little bit of impatience.
Yeah.
that goes on, And so maybe 4 years didn't seem like 4 years to me. It seemed like 6 years or 10 years or something. But maybe it wasn't. I don't know. So anywho, I knew when I first met you that you was cute. And I was like, oh man. I didn't want to just, because a lot of guys, I don't know, I won't say they get intimidated by women that are aggressive, but because I don't really deem myself to be aggressive when it comes to, when it comes to men and women. I don't feel like I'm aggressive when it comes I'm a little down south with that, you know what I'm saying? But other times I can appear aggressive, but I'm really not. I'm just passionate,
Yeah.
But anywho, so when I first met you, I was like, I want him. I want him to be my boyfriend. Okay, well, I wasn't really looking for a boyfriend. I was looking for a husband. And I told you that after we had our first conversation.
Oh,
but
yes.
you remember that conversation? I was like, I like you. I like you. And I want you to be my boyfriend. He was like, you do? I was like, I like you. And he was like, well, I ain't never getting married, and I ain't never having no kids. But what happened? You ate them words, didn't you,
yes.
sir?
God has a way of making you eat your homework.
And so, in turn, we started having some conversation, and he got to know me more and more and more. So maybe like a month in, and that's when, what did you say in that month's time? That's when you told me that about you didn't want to get married, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not the one for you then, because the next time I share my life and my love with somebody, it's going to be my husband. You was like, okay. And so I don't know if you proceeded in your mind at that point because you knew you wanted to have a good time to just go ahead and move on from me, or if you thought you was going to be like Steve Urkel and wear me down, baby. Which one was it? Which one? Which one was it?
Well, knowing the type of woman that you were when I met you, I really didn't think I was going to wear you down.
You didn't? Okay. Okay, so what kept you coming then? Okay, so in the beginning you liked me as a person, but then there was a time that I kind of started getting on your nerves a little bit, like when I would call you. So at what point did you like me and the like turn from like to getting on your nerves because I wasn't giving up I wasn't giving up no loving. Mm-hmm. So at what point did you say, okay, she is wifey material, but I'm not ready to be a husband, so she getting on my nerves now. Okay, so at what point was that, Because I know you told me that I used to get on your nerve when I first started talking to you and everything.
That's probably like a couple months after we really got to talk and know each other.
That's when I started getting on your nerves. Because, okay, so did I get on your nerves because I talked too much, or did I get on your nerves?
I think what it was is that at that time, I really couldn't appreciate your personality. Because
I'm looking at the camera because I'm looking at the world like, okay.
Because of what I was used to as far as dealing with women. A lot of the women that were around me at that time and that I knew were on the quiet side. They were more of the passive type. Mm-hmm. And so to deal with a woman that is, it can be outspoken at times, that can be passionate. It was something different for me to get to know and to get used to.
Okay, but you kind of quiet. So if you quiet and they was quiet, who initiated conversation is all I'm trying to understand. So I had to talk a lot of the time.
Really up until that time, I really didn't have a lot of girlfriends. I mean, okay, we met in 96. I was fresh out of high school. You had been, a year out of high school?
Yeah. And I had my own apartment then, too. But I had my own apartment, too. No, I didn't. Not yet. Not yet. I didn't have it. Me and Tracy Inez, we lived together.
You were living with her at that time.
Yes, we were roomies.
Yes.
Yes, that was an interesting years of my life. when I was first out of, yeah, no, seriously, because those were some different years for me, because you know, my family was going through different things in life, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mom had this new boo and about to get married and about to move, and I just didn't know what to do. So, you know, ain't nothing like good old church folks that your friends that you able to come and they are able to help you. She kind of gave me the push sometimes, like to go to school and to, you know, just make sure I stayed on the straight and narrow. Oh, I love you, Tracy. You gonna watch, I know you will. But anywho, so this was our beginning. You did call me the first day. I was pretty excited about that because I gave that girl my number. When she told me, she said, "Oh yeah, he like big girls too." I was like, "He do?" I said, "Here, slide in my number." That was my way of sharing, you know, that was my way of getting you, but not having to be all extra direct about it, right? And I was so surprised when you called me the first day. I was running around the house like, he called,